God says, this is truly urgent. My Son Jesus is reaching out to you right now. Only you have been handpicked to receive this divine message. Keep this sacred, because what is about to unfold in the next 30 minutes is not something to be spoken to others about. It is personal, powerful, and heaven is watching how you respond in this very hour. I have sent this message directly to your spirit, and you were meant to hear this before time slips away. Your name has been whispered in heaven, and your destiny is calling without delay. Comment Amen to affirm this truth before you read further. What you're about to receive is not an ordinary word. This is a spiritual awakening. The reason this is reaching you now is because you've endured what many could not. You've walked through storms, through valleys of pain, rejection, abandonment, betrayal, and silence. But even when you felt like you were forgotten, I remembered you. I saw you. I protected you when you didn't even know danger was near. You didn't survive all of that by accident. You survived because I still have a plan for your life that hell cannot erase. If these words are already touching your soul, I ask you to take a moment and like this video. This small act is a sign that you receive my love, my plan, and my voice speaking through this right now. Every second that passes right now is carrying you closer to a shift that's been delayed for too long. I have waited for this moment to pour out what you've been crying for in secret. I saw the tears you wiped away when no one was looking. I heard the prayers you didn't even have words for, and I bottled every sigh that rose from your chest when life became too heavy to carry. You were not invisible to me. You were never alone, not even once. This is not a coincidence. My timing is never rushed, and it is never late. You are being drawn here for a heavenly purpose, and I am confirming to your spirit that what was blocked is now being unblocked, what was hidden is now being revealed, and what was stolen is now returning. Comment 1111 if you believe your time has come. You are not reading this by mistake. This is your confirmation. You have felt me trying to speak to you lately through signs, thoughts, and moments that felt too exact to ignore. That was me. That was Jesus standing near you, hoping you'd look up and realize that I am still here, still active, still mighty, and still deeply in love with you. I know how tired your heart is. I know how long you've waited for breakthrough. I know how hard it has been to keep holding on. But I tell you now, I am turning it all around. You must not doubt what I am doing. I need you to stay faithful, even when your emotions make it hard. Faith is not about feeling. Faith is about choosing to trust when there is no visible reason to believe. I am proud of you for trusting me this far. I am proud of you for not walking away even when life gave you every reason to. You are stronger than you know. You are braver than you feel. And you are loved more than you can imagine. There are angels moving on your behalf this very moment. There is no delay in heaven's command. What you have lost, I am restoring. What you've cried about, I am healing. What has been tormenting you, I am removing. And what you need, I am providing. Comment 222 if you trust my promise over your life. Remember, my child, I do not lie. My word does not return void. If I said I would do it, it will come to pass. You may not understand how or when, but it is not your job to figure out the method. It is your job to rest in my presence and believe. What is coming for you will not look like what you've seen before. It will be greater. It will be holy. It will be more than what you asked for, because I always go beyond the request to bless the heart that believed. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are right where I need you to be in this very second, and everything I planned is still on track. You are still chosen. You are still covered. You are still anointed for this hour. Don't let your pain speak louder than my promises. Don't let your past convince you that the future won't be beautiful. Don't let fear rob you of this moment that I handcrafted for you. There is something sacred coming. In 30 minutes, something in the spirit realm will shift. You may not feel it instantly, but trust that something will be different. Heaven is aligning things for your good. I am clearing paths. I am opening doors. I am silencing voices that lied about you. And I am exalting you in the same place you were once overlooked. You were never ordinary. You carry purpose in your bones. There is oil on your life. There is fire in your calling. There is strength in your story. And no weapon formed against you will succeed. Stay still in this moment. Don't rush past what I'm doing. I am breathing peace into your chest. I am calming the noise in your mind. I am strengthening your spirit with hope that will not fail you. You are not just surviving anymore. You are about to see what it means to walk in favor that can't be explained. What's the buzz behind the 7-second brain trick making headlines? A recently leaked CIA brain ritual is turning heads and bank balances. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning money blocks into unstoppable wealth flow. Homes, cars, and cash are flooding in. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. The angels assigned to you have never stopped fighting. They are warriors on your side. They go where you cannot go. They see what you cannot see. And they carry out what you have been praying for in silence. You are blessed, not broken. You are called, not cursed. You are rising, not falling. You are walking into joy, not stuck in sorrow. My hands are still over your life, and no one can snatch you from my care. Let this truth settle in your soul, and come back to it any time the world tries to make you forget. I am here. I am near. I am moving, and I am faithful. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what is being spoken into your life. The delay was not denial. The waiting was not punishment. The silence was not rejection. Every moment of this journey had meaning, even if it broke you along the way. You were never being buried. You were being planted. What felt like loss was actually the beginning of something holy that could only grow in the dark. And now, that seed is breaking through the soil, and the light of heaven is shining on the roots that have survived every hard season. My child, you've been chosen, not because you were the loudest, not because you had the most to offer, not because you never made mistakes. You were chosen because your heart was open. Because even after the pain, you still whispered my name. Because even when you were trembling, you still tried to trust me. Because in your weakest moment, you looked to me instead of giving up completely. Your faith touched heaven. Your tears watered a harvest you're just now beginning to see. And I will not let your suffering go to waste. There is a reason why this moment had to find you now. The enemy has tried every tactic to shake you. He's whispered lies into your mind, hoping you would believe them. He's used familiar voices to plant fear in your heart. He's used your past to make you question your worth. But I am cutting off every lie right now. I am destroying every seed of fear. I am shutting the mouth of the accuser. You are not what they called you. You are who I say you are, redeemed, restored, loved, treasured, and divinely covered. Comment 555 if you believe my protection surrounds your life completely. Everything you thought you lost is being resurrected in a better form. The years the enemy stole are returning to you with interest. I am multiplying the very thing you thought was too far gone to restore. Your dreams, your relationships, your health, your peace, your purpose, it's all in my hands, and I never release what I have promised to protect. There is someone I am removing from your path in the coming days. It will feel sudden. It may confuse you. But trust me, it is divine. Their presence has delayed you long enough. Their spirit could not walk with the calling I have placed on your life. What I am doing requires separation before elevation. You must not fight what I remove, because I am making room for what will bless you. You are not meant to live in survival mode forever. I am moving you into a season where you can breathe deeply, love freely, and walk boldly into the life I designed for you. You will not always have to fight for your peace. You will not always have to pray through pain. You will not always feel like you're barely holding on. My grace is bringing stability where there's been chaos. My mercy is healing places even you forgot were wounded. You are not behind, no matter how long you've waited. You are not cursed, no matter what others spoke over you. You are not forgotten, no matter how quiet things have felt. My eyes have been on you from the beginning. My presence has never left your side. Comment 1212 if you believe the next 30 minutes will shift something in your favor. There's a shaking taking place, not to destroy, but to rearrange. I am tearing down what was built on faulty foundations. I am uprooting what was planted in lies. I am exposing what was hidden behind the curtain. Not to shame you, but to protect you from carrying anything false into the season I am bringing you into. You are stepping into clarity, into wisdom, into wholeness, into favor that cannot be stopped. The weapons formed against you were real, but they will not prosper. The battle was long, but the victory is already in motion. What I spoke over your life is echoing louder than what tried to silence it. Listen to me. Every time you were counted out, I counted you in. Every time someone walked away, I walked closer. Every time you felt small, I whispered truth into your spirit. You are my child. You are my delight. You are my masterpiece. Let the world wonder how you're still standing. Let them question how you're still breathing with hope after all you've endured. Because what they don't know is that I carried you. I rebuilt you. I gave you a strength that didn't come from this world. What's coming in your next chapter will make sense of the pain from the last one. I am not just writing a story, I am finishing the one I started before you were even born. What I began, I will complete. What I planted, I will water. What I promised, I will fulfill. You have no idea how close you are to your breakthrough. Heaven is already rejoicing over what's being released. I only need your trust for a little longer. Hold fast. Stay faithful. Stay close to me, and watch what I do next. What if just 7 seconds could flip your entire financial life? A shocking CIA leak has revealed a powerful brain ritual that's helping ordinary people wipe out debt and attract wealth beyond imagination. Backed by 4 cutting-edge neuroscience labs, this at-home breakthrough is turning everyday lives into dreams, luxury cars, beautiful homes, endless vacations. But this secret may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. Comment 777 if you feel the power of this word reaching your spirit right now. My presence has never left your life. Even when you felt disconnected. Even when you fell into weakness and shame. Even when you didn't know how to pray. I was still there. I stood beside you in the dark. I walked silently beside your pain. I covered you while others uncovered you. I shielded you from what you didn't see and strengthened you in places even you forgot were broken. My love is not like human love. It doesn't abandon. It doesn't shift with moods. It doesn't fade over time. My love stays. My love heals. My love changes the very course of your life, not because you earned it, but because I chose you. And I do not choose and walk away. I remain. I restore. I redeem. There is a change taking place behind the scenes right now. In the next 30 minutes, I am dispatching angels that carry divine instructions. The door that's been locked for so long is about to swing open suddenly. You won't need to force it. You won't need to beg for it. What is yours will find you because I have spoken it. And when I speak, all of creation responds. Do not measure what I am doing with the ruler of your past. This will not look like what you lost. It will not resemble what hurt you. I am doing a new thing. I am crafting beauty out of ashes. I am taking every scar, every secret, every silent tear and using them to make you into a vessel of honor. You are not broken beyond use. You are being shaped for glory. Comment 999 if you believe beauty is rising from your ashes right now. The enemy tried to confuse you, distract you, isolate you, but he has failed. His time is up. What once intimidated you is being silenced. What once oppressed you is being removed. The things that held your mind captive are being shattered. I am restoring not just your spirit but your peace, your sleep, your rest, your clarity, your emotional strength. The fog is lifting, and the light is breaking through. You're entering a season where what once terrified you will no longer shake you. Because now you know who stands with you. And when I stand with you, nothing against you can win. You are not alone in this. You are surrounded. You are protected. And my angels are on high alert to defend what belongs to you. You didn't come this far to lose. You didn't endure this much for nothing. You didn't stay faithful in the fire just to be thrown into more pain. No, my child, you've reached the turning point. You've reached the threshold of breakthrough. What once delayed you has been removed. What once drained you has been cut off. Now, watch how quickly things begin to align. Watch how fast my hand moves when the time is right, and the time is now. There will be people who won't understand this shift in your life. Let them misunderstand. You were not called to be explained. You were called to be elevated. They don't need to understand what I'm doing. They were not in the room when I whispered your name. They didn't see the promise I made to you in secret. And they won't be able to stop the blessing I am about to unfold in public. Comment 1010 if you trust me to make your private obedience visible to the world. I am not a God who makes empty declarations. Every word I've spoken over your life is alive. It's working. It's moving. It's building. Even when you don't feel it, it's in motion. Even when you doubt, I remain faithful. Even when you grow weary, I remain constant. Let my promises be the anchor for your soul. Let them remind you of who I am, not just what I can do. Your purpose has not expired. Your calling has not been cancelled. Your worth has not been diminished. What I have placed in you is still valuable. It's still needed. And I am preparing you for the moment when all the pieces fall into place. In this hour, I am softening hearts that once rejected you. I am turning attention to your name. I am placing your spirit on the minds of people who are assigned to help you, favor you, bless you. You don't have to chase what I've sent. You don't have to beg for what I've already approved. Just stay in position. Stay rooted in me. Stay faithful even when it doesn't make sense. The next 30 minutes are not random. This is an appointed time. I am aligning everything for your good. You will see proof. You will feel release. You will experience confirmation. I never send a word without backing it with power. And this word is carrying fire. The kind of fire that breaks chains, opens eyes, restores hope, and awakens faith. I am shaking foundations to make space for the favor that is coming. I am refining you so you don't sabotage what I'm giving. I am strengthening your heart so you don't fall under the weight of the blessing. Because what's coming is not small. It's bigger than you imagined. And I don't want it to crush you, I want it to elevate you. You are my beloved, my chosen, my anointed. And I will not let this season end without showing you that I am still a God of miracles. Comment 1515 if you believe full restoration is on its way to your life. The heaviness that's been on your heart lately is not a sign of defeat, it's a sign of transition. When something new is about to be birthed in your life, there will be tension. There will be discomfort. There will be days where your soul feels stretched, your peace feels unstable, and your emotions feel too much to carry. But do not fear this. Do not retreat from this. I am preparing something inside of you that's greater than what is outside of you. Could this hidden CIA brain ritual be the real reason people are suddenly rich? A secret CIA discovery has just leaked, revealing a brain hack that's pulling wealth into people's lives effortlessly. It only takes 7 seconds, it's done at home, and it's backed by 4 neuroscience labs. Debt is vanishing, luxury is becoming normal. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. What I am doing is personal. I'm working in your quiet moments, in your unseen days, in the rooms you don't even know exist. I'm having conversations about you. I'm speaking your name to people you haven't met yet. I'm preparing provision that hasn't reached your hands yet. I'm setting things in motion that your eyes will soon witness. Just because you can't see it yet, doesn't mean it's not happening. The pain was real, but it wasn't permanent. The loneliness was deep, but it wasn't forever. You are stepping out of the valley. You are walking out of the shadow. You are being called higher, not because you're perfect, but because you stayed even when everything inside of you wanted to quit. I have seen your quiet faith. The kind that doesn't shout. The kind that prays through tears. The kind that still shows up even with a broken heart. That faith has touched heaven. That faith has moved me. And now, I am moving mountains in return. Comment 1717 if you trust me to move what you can't move on your own. You will not be the same after this. This word is shifting the weight. It's breaking the pattern. It's silencing the noise. You are entering into a space where my peace becomes your default, not your exception. Where joy is not a visitor, but a resident. Where the war within you quiets under the sound of my voice. Let me remind you, what is for you cannot be taken. What I wrote in the heavens concerning your life cannot be erased by the voices of those who doubted you. Their opinion never determined your outcome. Their absence never removed your worth. You belong to me, and I have already claimed victory over every battle you've been fighting. There is something important I need you to understand in this hour. Obedience is not easy, but it's powerful. When you keep trusting me, even when it hurts, that's when chains begin to break. When you walk in love when you've been wronged, that's when I begin to elevate you. When you say yes to my plan, even when it's unclear, that's when I begin to unfold blessings you didn't even ask for. You will begin to see sudden changes around you. Don't panic when certain things begin to fall away. I am pruning. I am refining. I am preparing room. When I elevate, I remove what can't go with you. When I bless, I protect what I've poured out. When I release, I also rebuild. I know what you've been through. I know how tired your soul is. I know how often you wanted to give up, but didn't. I know what it cost you to keep going. I know the weight you've been carrying in silence. And now, it's time for you to rest. Not just physically, but spiritually. I am lifting the burden. I am calming the storm inside of you. I am pouring peace like oil over every wound. Comment Amen if you feel that peace beginning to pour even now. I don't need your performance. I want your heart. I don't need your perfection. I want your surrender. I don't need you to understand everything. I need you to trust me through anything. Because what's coming doesn't require your plan, it requires your posture. You're not going backward. You're not stuck. You're not forgotten. You're moving forward, even when it feels slow. I am doing more behind the scenes than you can imagine. Every delay was my protection. Every closed door was my redirection. Every no was saving you for the right yes. You don't have to chase favor. Favor follows those who walk with me. Soon, you will see what I've been building. It will be beautiful. It will be undeniable. It will be personal. And it will be a testimony of my love for you. Because no matter who walked away, I stayed. No matter who stopped believing in you, I never stopped working through you. No matter how dark the road felt, I was always the light guiding your next step. You were never alone, not for a single second. This moment you're in is not the end. It's the beginning of everything you hoped for. Everything that's been shaking in your life is starting to settle into place. Don't rush this. Let me finish what I started. Let me lead you one step at a time. What I have for you is already on its way. And in the next moments, as you remain still and listen, you will feel the shift. You will feel the strength. You will feel me wrap around you in a way you haven't felt in a long time. Comment 222 if you feel heaven's covering surrounding you right now. You need to understand something very clearly. What is coming into your life in the next season is not a coincidence. It is fulfillment. It is the arrival of what you have been waiting for, even when you didn't know what to call it. It's the answer to the prayers you whispered in the middle of the night. It's the blessing you didn't feel worthy of. It's the healing you didn't think could happen. It's the door that was shut so long you forgot it existed. I am reopening it. I am restoring it. And I am doing it suddenly. This is very serious. Jesus is reaching for your heart in this exact moment. Not in a general way. Not in a vague way. He is reaching for you specifically. Because you are the one chosen to receive what others missed. Because you are the one who didn't walk away. Because you are the one who stayed faithful even when faith felt impossible. Because you are the one who still lifts your hands in worship when your heart is heavy with sorrow. And now I am lifting that sorrow. I am exchanging it with joy. I am breaking the weight that has pressed on your chest for too long. That feeling of pressure, of something being stuck, of your spirit being held back, it is ending now. My wind is blowing. My breath is moving. I am clearing the air, shifting the atmosphere, and reviving every promise that was left for dead. Why is this 7-second brain ritual suddenly going viral? Leaked CIA files have exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the floodgates to wealth. Verified by 4 top labs, this ritual is turning financial pain into prosperity, fast. From massive bills to luxury trips, it's changing lives. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Comment 1111 if you feel my spirit reviving something inside you right now. There will be people who look at your next season and say you don't deserve it. Let them speak. Let them assume. Let them wonder. Because what they don't understand is the cost you paid. They weren't there for the nights you wrestled with fear. They didn't see the tears you cried in silence. They didn't watch you walk away from things that felt good but weren't from me. They don't know the inner war you had to fight just to stay in my will. I know. I saw it all. And that's why the reward is not just material, it is spiritual. I am rewarding you with peace. With clarity. With answers that will close old chapters. With confirmation that will quiet the noise. With moments that will feel like glimpses of heaven because I want you to taste and see how faithful I truly am. This is not about attention. This is not about applause. This is about you finally stepping into alignment with my purpose. No more delays. No more confusion. No more detours. I have cleared the path, and all you need to do now is trust me enough to walk forward. You are not the same person you were last year. You are not even the same person you were last month. I've been refining you in fire. And what has come out of that fire is not fragile, it is fierce. You are not timid. You are bold. You are not broken. You are healed. You are not forgotten. You are seen. You are not wandering. You are walking in divine direction. Comment 333 if you believe you are now walking into divine alignment with my plan. Let every lie fall to the ground. The ones that said you're too late. The ones that said you missed your moment. The ones that said it's too hard to keep going. The ones that said you'll always be stuck. I did not speak those things over your life. And because I didn't say them, they have no power. My word is the only voice that matters. And I say this, you are rising. I am speaking directly to the tired parts of your soul. The part that smiles in public but feels heavy in private. The part that encourages others but struggles to believe for yourself. The part that acts strong but aches for rest. I am touching those parts now. You don't need to explain your pain. I understand it. And I am healing it. The next 30 minutes are not just another span of time. They are an unfolding of destiny. While others scroll, you stayed. While others ignored, you listened. While others dismissed, you discerned. That's why this word has reached you. Because you were meant to receive it. And because you're receiving it, your life is about to reflect it. You will not look the same in this next chapter. You will not carry the same burdens. You will not repeat the same cycles. You will not live under the same fears. I am cutting the cords that tied you to your past. I am breaking the patterns that kept you small. I am silencing the voices that stole your confidence. And I am lifting your head so you can finally see yourself the way I see you, chosen, called, equipped, and appointed for such a time as this. Comment Amen if you receive this word with full surrender and expectation in your spirit. There are things you have been waiting for that others thought would never come to pass. They mocked the dream. They minimized your faith. They called it impossible. But I never needed their approval to perform what I promised. I am the God who speaks, and it is done. I don't need perfect conditions. I don't need human agreement. All I need is your trust, and that is exactly what you've given me through every season of hardship. You have waited with grace. You have trusted me when the timeline made no sense. You have stayed in position when it felt like nothing was moving. I know you've wondered how long this would take. I know your heart has cried out for answers, for relief, for breakthrough. And now, I am sending the breakthrough that no person, no system, no demon can stop. When I release it, it will overtake you. It will surprise you. It will change everything. I need you to understand that this is a defining moment. This is not a temporary shift. This is the kind of release that alters the course of your life permanently. What you are about to walk into will rewrite the narrative that the enemy tried to place over your story. You are stepping into my truth, my plan, and my outcome, not theirs. Comment 555 if you believe my plan overrides every plan that was ever set against you. Your identity is not tied to what you've been through. It's not tied to the losses, the heartbreaks, the mistakes, or the seasons where you felt far from me. I never changed my mind about you. I never stopped calling you mine. I never gave up on what I began in your life. Even when you felt unworthy, I saw your worth. Even when you doubted me, I believed in you. That is the depth of my love, unshaken, unconditional, unwavering. There are promises attached to your name that have been waiting for this appointed time. They have not been lost. They have not expired. They have simply been hidden, waiting for the atmosphere to align. And now, heaven has marked this hour. This very moment has been written into the scroll of your destiny since the beginning of creation. What you're stepping into was always meant for you. Do not compare your journey. Do not look at what others are receiving. What I have for you is designed with divine detail. It fits the shape of your heart, the size of your vision, the capacity of your character. What I give is good, and it adds no sorrow. It doesn't come through manipulation, through control, or through striving. It comes through peace, through stillness, through me. Is it time you unlock the same CIA secret brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak has revealed a powerful 7-second technique, developed under CIA-funded research and backed by neuroscience. It's helping people magnetize wealth like never before. From debt to luxury, faster than anyone believed. But this miracle won't stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. Comment 1010 if you're ready to receive in peace and not through panic. There is someone reading this who has been feeling like they're at the end of their strength. You've been fighting just to breathe. You've been smiling just to hide the ache in your soul. You've told no one how close you've come to giving up completely. But I am reaching into that dark place now. I am wrapping you in my love. I am reminding you that you are not too far gone. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are the one I came for. You are the one I've been holding together. You are the one I will not let go of. What's ahead will require you to release the fear you've been carrying. That fear that whispers that good things never last. That fear that convinces you it's safer to expect disappointment than to hope again. I am breaking that off of you. Because I am not a God who teases. I am a God who completes, who fulfills, who brings full circle what the world tried to bury. You are about to see what redemption looks like. You are about to watch me use the exact place where you were hurt as the platform for your healing. The same hands that wounded you will see you lifted. The same voices that cursed you will watch you rise. I don't just restore, I reverse. I take the plans of the enemy and turn them into highways of glory. You are not walking into an ordinary season. This is holy ground. You are stepping into territory that has been fought for in the Spirit. Angels have been sent ahead. The path has been cleared. The heavens have been opened. And now, all you have to do is walk forward, with boldness, with humility, and with praise. Because what's ahead isn't just a blessing. It's a legacy. It's the beginning of a new name, a new season, and a new level of favor that cannot be explained. Comment 1212 if you receive this season of divine reward over your life. The shift you've been sensing is not your imagination. You are not being overly hopeful. What you feel is real. It is spiritual. My spirit is confirming it even now. The delay is breaking. The heaviness is lifting. The atmosphere is changing. You are not entering this moment accidentally. This is a divine alignment, a sacred appointment written into your story long before you were born. I am waking up every part of your life that's been asleep for too long. You are no longer stuck. That season is over. I am breathing life into your direction, clarity into your decisions, and fire into your faith. What felt like confusion will now feel like peace. What felt like wandering will now feel like purpose. What felt like silence will now feel like conversation. I am speaking to you more clearly in this hour because your ears are open, your heart is softened, and your spirit is ready to receive. What you carry is weighty. The assignment over your life is not ordinary. That's why the warfare was so heavy. That's why the journey was so lonely. That's why the resistance came at you from every side. The enemy knew that if you ever broke through that last layer of doubt, if you ever truly trusted me, there would be nothing he could do to stop the outpouring I have planned for you. And now he's watching what he couldn't prevent unfold before his eyes. Comment 999 if you believe the enemy's grip is finally broken and your victory is sealed. You are not here to simply exist. You are here to create, to lead, to rise, to reflect my glory on the earth. Every setback was setting you up for deeper dependence on me. Every closed door was pushing you to discover what only I could open. Every lonely night was creating space for you to know me more intimately. You thought you were being abandoned, but you were actually being positioned. What I'm bringing into your life now will make up for the years that felt wasted. You are not behind. You are not missing anything. I hold time in my hands. And in a single moment, I can do what would take years to accomplish. I am not bound by what you see. I move in the unseen. And what I have been preparing is about to become visible in your life. You will begin to see confirmation after confirmation. You will feel peace settle in your chest. You will hear my voice more clearly. You will know without a doubt that this is me. I have never left you. I have always been here. Through every loss, every betrayal, every quiet moment, I stayed. And I will continue to stay. Comment 1717 if you believe I've been here all along and I'm not going anywhere. There's something you need to know before you take another step. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to strive to earn what I've already assigned to your name. You don't have to beg for love, chase validation, or explain why you're still standing. You are not here because of luck. You are here because of purpose. You are here because I've been covering you, molding you, and preparing you for such a time as this. Let the shame fall off. Let the pressure fall off. Let the old expectations dissolve. You are not defined by your lowest moment. You are defined by my highest calling. And I have called you chosen, beloved, anointed, and protected. From this day forward, you will notice doors opening that you didn't knock on. People honoring you who once ignored you. Opportunities appearing that don't make sense on paper. That is what favor looks like. And it's not random, it's divine. It's my hand on your life, moving in ways no man can block. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Your next season will carry peace that passes all understanding, joy that flows even in chaos, strength that surprises you, and provision that arrives before you ask. This is what I meant when I said I would take care of you. I wasn't just referring to survival. I was referring to abundance, to wholeness, to overflow. You are not being restored to where you used to be. You are being elevated to where you've never been before. You are not just being healed. You are being renewed. You are not returning to old things, you are stepping into new things. Greater things. God-sized things. Stand tall. Stay ready. Keep your heart open. Because what's about to be revealed will confirm everything you felt in your spirit but didn't have the words for. You're about to see why you had to go through all of it. And when you do, you will weep, not from sorrow, but from awe. Because you'll know it was me. Comment 1111 if you receive this word as your confirmation that I've been with you all along. I want you to listen to me carefully, my beloved. What you're about to step into is not temporary relief, it is permanent transformation. I am not giving you a quick fix. I am establishing a firm foundation beneath your feet so that you never have to return to the instability you've lived in for so long. What was once unpredictable will now become peaceful. What was once shaky will now become steady. You're not going in circles anymore. The cycle is broken. The wilderness season is over. You're stepping into divine order. Into structure, not stress. Into healing, not hiding. Into truth, not confusion. I'm replacing your fear with wisdom. I'm replacing your anxiety with peace. I'm replacing your trauma with joy that the world didn't give and cannot take away. You are not walking alone into this next season. I am walking with you. I am before you, behind you, beside you. I am above you and within you. You are covered on all sides. Everything in your life that felt like it was unraveling is now coming into alignment. You may not have seen the shift take place with your eyes yet, but your spirit knows it's happening. That sense of peace you've been feeling in moments of stillness, that's not random. That's me preparing you. That's my spirit soothing you. That's the evidence of breakthrough on the horizon. Comment 222 if your heart knows something beautiful is already in motion. This next move of mine is not just about restoring what you lost. It's about multiplying what you've surrendered. There were things I asked you to let go of, not to punish you, but to make space for what was better. You didn't understand it at the time. It hurt. It confused you. It felt unfair. But you obeyed. You trusted. You chose me. And because of that, I am now returning to you what the enemy never thought you'd see again, except this time, it's coming back better, stronger, more beautiful, and more fruitful. Your obedience is about to speak louder than every opinion that tried to convince you otherwise. Your yes to me has built something in the spirit that nothing in the natural can shake. While others were busy trying to figure things out, you were leaning into me. And now, you will see the fruit of that surrender. Not only will you walk into rooms you never imagined, those rooms will recognize you. They will make space for you. Because I have placed my hand on your life, and no one can deny what I'm about to do through you. Comment 333 if you believe rooms are already being prepared for your presence. Your voice matters. Your story matters. Your heart matters. What you've been through has not disqualified you, it's actually what qualifies you to lead others out of their pain. I'm not asking you to forget your past. I'm asking you to give it to me. Because I can use every part of it. Every moment of pain, every tear, every scar, it's all part of the testimony I'm forming. And through that testimony, chains will break. Others will be set free. Light will enter dark places. Do not minimize your journey. Do not shrink to fit where I've called you to shine. You are not too much. You are not too late. You are not lacking. You are filled with purpose. With grace. With power. With authority. I have clothed you with strength, and nothing that tries to rise against you will stand. The shift is already happening. Even now, angels are moving in the places you're about to step into. I am softening hearts. I am removing obstacles. I am releasing answers to questions you've been carrying for years. And all of it is about to begin unfolding, not someday, but now. You are not waiting for a new beginning. You are living in it. This is what it looks like when divine timing collides with obedience. This is what it looks like when I move swiftly, without warning, but always with purpose. You are being caught up in something holy. And it will leave you speechless, in the best way. Your prayers have gone before you like incense. Your worship has built altars in the unseen. Your tears have watered the very ground that is now breaking open with harvest. You've given me your best in seasons of emptiness, and now, I am returning to you more than you ever imagined. Comment 777 if you know this is your divine turning point. Why is the government hiding this 7-second brain ritual from the public? A leaked CIA document just exposed a brain technique so powerful, it's helping people cancel debt and call in wealth within days. Validated by 4 top neuroscience labs, this method is changing everything. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There is a reason this message reached you today. This is not a repeat of old hope or recycled inspiration. This is the breath of my Spirit speaking directly to your now. You are not just close, you are in it. You are standing inside the edge of breakthrough. You have stepped beyond the border of delay. You are touching the reality of what you once only saw in dreams. I am making the unseen, seen. I am making the unheard, heard. And I am making the impossible, possible before your very eyes. You've waited long enough. You've wept long enough. You've questioned long enough. I am now showing you what I've been building in the silence. This is not just about the blessings that are coming, it's about the glory I am releasing through your life. I've chosen you not just to receive miracles, but to reflect my heart on the earth. That's why the fire was so hot. That's why the waiting was so long. I was not withholding, I was refining. Now the gold is ready. Now the light is shining. Now the fullness is coming forth. Comment 15:15 if you feel the weight of glory beginning to rest on your life. Let me remind you of something: you are not ordinary. You are not here by accident. You are not overlooked, rejected, or forgotten. You have been hidden, on purpose. I've kept you in places where others couldn't see your growth because I was developing something sacred in you. It wasn't rejection. It was protection. It wasn't delay. It was design. And now, I am pulling back the curtain. I am revealing what I've nurtured in the secret place. You will not have to announce yourself. What I place on your life will speak louder than any introduction ever could. My favor will go before you. My Spirit will confirm what I've done. And the very ones who doubted you will be witnesses to your rising. You're not just stepping into answered prayers. You're stepping into a season of overflow. Not because you asked for more, but because I'm giving you more than you even had faith to believe for. You were faithful with little. Now, I will make you ruler over much. Comment Amen if you believe you are stepping into more than enough. This is the season where I'm giving you back your voice. The one you lost to discouragement. The one you silenced because of shame. The one that was drowned out by pain. I am giving you boldness again. Not the kind that shouts to be seen, but the kind that whispers with unshakable confidence. The kind that comes from knowing you've walked through fire and come out without the smell of smoke. You will speak differently. You will move differently. You will pray differently. Not because you've changed yourself, but because I've changed you. You've been transformed. And the world will see it. Your posture, your peace, your presence, it will carry something holy that others can't quite name, but they will feel it when they are near you. The past will no longer have power over you. The voices that once tormented you will grow silent. The cycles that once held you will break under the weight of my glory. You are free. You are whole. You are anointed. You are covered. And nothing can stop what I have placed on your life. You will begin to notice doors opening not just for opportunity, but for healing. for closure, for redemption, for reconciliation where it's safe and restoration where it's needed. I'm not just making things better, I'm making them right. I'm bringing justice to the places you were treated unfairly. I'm lifting the weight that was never yours to carry. I'm healing what broke you before you knew how to name the wound. There's a stillness coming to your life. Not the stillness of waiting, but the stillness of security. The kind of peace that wraps around you like a warm blanket. The kind of calm that can only come from me. The kind of quiet that doesn't feel like silence, but like rest. You've been in a battle long enough. Now, it's time to rest and watch me move. Everything I've promised is still coming. The table is still being prepared. The oil is still flowing. The overflow is still on schedule. Not one word I've spoken over your life has fallen to the ground. And before this season ends, you will see why I asked you to wait. You will understand why I had to do it my way. And you will know with every fiber of your being, I was always working. Comment 333 if you receive that the fulfillment is already unfolding for you now. The road has not been easy. You've been tested in ways that stretched your soul and bent your spirit. You've endured losses that left you speechless. You've had to walk away from people you never thought you'd have to live without. You've stayed silent when you wanted to scream, and you've kept believing when it would have been easier to quit. None of that has gone unseen. I've counted every tear. I've recorded every moment. I've held every prayer in my hands. I know you've questioned why so many things had to hurt. I know you've wrestled with thoughts of whether your prayers made any difference at all. I know you've felt like time kept slipping through your fingers while answers stayed out of reach. But hear me, nothing has been lost. Every second you've waited has been woven into something greater than you could ever imagine. And now, what you have longed for is beginning to take shape in the most unexpected, beautiful ways. I have seen how faithfully you've held on. Even when you had to do it in silence. Even when your heart didn't feel strong enough. Even when doubt came and sat beside you like a shadow. But even with trembling hands, you held on to me. And because of that, I am holding nothing back from you now. Can 7 seconds really change your bank account overnight? A CIA-funded study just leaked, revealing a brain ritual that's flipping lives from broke to blessed. 4 neuroscience labs confirm it activates powerful wealth attraction brainwaves. People are now stepping into dream homes and luxury lifestyles. But this breakthrough won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. Comment Amen if you believe I'm releasing what has been held for this exact moment. There is something I need you to release before you can fully step into what I've prepared. Release the guilt. Release the pressure. Release the need to have it all figured out. I never asked you to be perfect. I only asked you to trust me. Stop punishing yourself for things I already forgave. Stop measuring your worth through the eyes of those who never truly saw you. Stop trying to carry what I already carried to the cross. I gave my Son for you so you could live free, not just in eternity, but here, now. Let me fill the parts of you that feel empty. Let me restore what time and trauma have broken. Let me remind you that you are not too far gone, not too late, not too lost. My grace is not limited by your past. My mercy is not held back by your mistakes. I am a God who makes all things new. And I am making you new, right now. There will be moments in the coming days where you'll feel something shift in your spirit. You'll find peace where there used to be panic. You'll feel strength where there used to be weakness. You'll see things fall into place without force. That's how you'll know it's me. That's how you'll know you're walking in alignment with my will. Comment 555 if you trust me to realign every part of your life perfectly.